What is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. If it's your first time dropping in, Tommy Kentner here. Today we're finally working on the GT-R. Got some time. It's been a rough couple of days, so gonna jump into the GT-R project, take my mind off things and get it back together and get it on the road. So I showed y'all the powder coated intake, and so I already have it. Throttle body's back on it. Look how good this looks, guys. I love the black and orange little plate. So we're going to be putting that back on here. We picked up a Torque Solutions new gasket. This is reusable, unlike the other one. But if you own a GT-R, you have to take this off to do the spark plugs. So we'll be doing the spark plugs today too. But I got it all taped up, and then you'll have to unbolt this right here. We're going to put the injectors in it, and we'll unbolt this fuel rail, drop these three in, drop this three in, and then we'll put the intake manifold back on after we do the spark plugs, which I'm going to go grab those so we don't forget to put them back in. All right, guys, got the spark plugs. I'll show you these things once we get back to the table. All right, so we'll use the GT-R as a table and pull a couple out and show you. But these are the new ones. Your friendly people at HKS, so straight from Japan. And these things are like $30 a piece, so be very, very careful with them. But these are the ones that I'm going to be running. Let me find the part number for you. There it is. Focus. You can do it. Technical difficulties. Alright, guys, that's the part number, M45HL. That's the one I recommend with your FOB setup. E85. Coming soon. Alright, guys, we're going to go ahead and throw the spark plugs in first, and then we'll move on to the injectors. So here we go. First, you'll need a 10mm to remove the coil pack, and then be careful with the plug because it's real easy to break pulling off the coil pack. So just be gentle with it, make sure you don't break it, and then you'll pull the coil pack out. Alright, guys, this is your coil pack. Right here will be your connector, just off the back of it. You can kind of check it out. These are pretty much the #1 coil packs that you can buy, as far as spark and all that. So it's actually pretty cool. And then people with LSs, they put them on their LSs too, because it's a low, and you can get a good valve cover all over it. So we're going to pull the spark plug out and check it out. Alright, guys, there's the factory spark plug, if it'll focus. Everything looks good, not overfueled, timing mark's pretty conservative. These will have about 10,000 miles on them, so when you're upgrading your everything else, you might as well upgrade some spark plugs, especially on a GT-R while that's off, and then you don't have to put it back on. So I'm gonna go ahead and zing through the next 5, and then we'll be back to do the injectors, just to show you the difference. And this one right here is running a smaller gap, so when you increase boost, it doesn't blow out the spark with the smaller gap. So if you can see the size on that one compared to the size on that one. Alright, guys, we got all the spark plugs in. Moving on to the injectors. Let's get this knocked out. Alright, guys, I did a few steps, got away from me, but there's 3 bolts on the driver's side. these little clips set on the injectors, and you just have to pull that off and then lift the fuel rail up, and then it'll be exposed like it is. And then you're going to disconnect the harness from each of them, or you do it one at a time, whatever you feel comfortable with. And then I'll show you setting the new injector back off in there. But there's 2 bolts on the driver's side, 3 bolts on the driver's side, 2 on the passenger side, and that's what let it lift up. Let's get to it. Alright guys, we got it all buttoned back up. Let y'all get a sneak peek. This is before we put I still got the front mount to put on, but there's the orange, and those black throttle bodies look a lot better on it. Give you a not too bad of a job. All right, I'm gonna give you a quick start up, and then we'll go from there. All right guys, that was just a quick start. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. Give us a like if you liked the video. If y'all need to know any tips or tricks to get those parts installed, drop a comment below. And let me know what you think about the new intake setup. And on the next one, we'll get the speed density kit installed. We got to throw the pumps in, and then we're going to hit the road and get some E85. So make sure you hit that subscribe button. Peace.